Hello, basketball fans, and thanks for tuning in to SCSN, where we got an exciting matchup for you tonight inside the Falcons' nest. Your Solano Falcons taking on the Contra Costa Comets. I'm Stash Moida. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play tonight. I'm joined in the booth my broadcast partner and good friend Zach Poff. Zach, how's it going tonight?
It's going great, man. Solano already took one in the bag in the women's contest, beat Contra Costa for their 17th straight win. Now we get a chance to see the men ball tonight. Final game for a lot of these sophomores here tonight for the Solano Falcons. And I am also looking forward to seeing Contra Costa's Davion Mize. This kid leading the BBC, 21.8 points per game. Sophomore leader for the Comets. They come in 15-12 overall, 9-6 in the BBC. Solano 11-15 overall, and 7-8 in the Bay Valley Conference.
And, Solano has a tough matchup here. They're going to have to contest with this Contra Costa team, and they're really going to have to rely on their sophomore center, Teron Morrison. I say it every single game. When Teron is hot, the rest of the team gets hot. He really leads by example for this team.
Ryan Sondi, too, a guy to pay close attention to. This guy's been on a tear as of late. He's leading the team with 13.3 PPG. And also, too, looking forward to seeing Jamari Moss ball out, sophomore for the Falcons, see what he can do tonight, averaging 10 and nearly 4 rebounds a contest, and kick and jump out the building, too.
Hey, look for a big monster dunk from Jamari Moss. He's shown us a couple times this season, which you can check out on our YouTube channel. We actually had a couple clips for him there. And, the last game we brought to you here was last Wednesday against College of Marin. Solano was down 14 points at one point, went up as much as 6. Then they wound up losing the lead there in the final seconds and losing that game by 2 points. It was a heartbreaker. But the strides the Solano team has made over this season are great. They lost Caleb Barnes before the season even started. They were relying on him.
That was huge.
They were relying on him and Teron Morrison to be the big twin towers down low. But Caleb gone. Teron had a couple injuries in games, foul trouble, really hasn't got going, and so they've been relying a lot on their point guards and their forwards.
And looking at these two head coaches, very familiar with each other. Miguel Johnson, the head coach for Contra Costa. He spent time coaching as an assistant here at Solano. He's also spent 2 years at Jesse Bethel being the head man at that high school program. Also coached some middle league schools out in the Solano County area. And, of course, Nagel has been the head coach for Solano for quite some time now, and they've been pretty decent this year at times, but sometimes just that last 4 minutes, man, they have rough stretches. So hopefully they can get a win for Nagel here in sophomore night for the Falcons.
Yep, their final appearance on this court for the sophomores here. And we got a packed house. The band is here. We got some Fairfield High cheerleaders here, and everybody's
in the building today, partner.
Oh, everybody's rise, national anthem. Band doing an excellent rendition of our Star Spangled Banner, written by Francis Scott Key. A little trivia there for you today.
Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm going to throw that on some people. Too bad I already forgot the name.
Francis Scott Key.
I love it when the band does it, though, because it's a lot quicker.
Yes, it is. And it looks like we're ready for a tip-off here. Jacob Keys is going to be taking the tip for Solano. And Solano wins the tip right in the hands of number 15, Mo Hernandez.
Of course, Mo Hernandez getting to start tonight.
Sophomore night.
Exactly.
Keys trying to drive, kicks it out to Mo. Mo trying to drive himself. Back out to Keys. To Moss. Jamari Moss with the ball now. Cutting. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Can't get it to go. into the hands of number 11, Davion Mize.
I have a feeling we're going to be calling his name a lot tonight, leading scorer in the BVC.
Oh, wide open for three. Nothing but the ball in the net for Fletcher Brown, the sophomore guard.
Fletcher Brown only averaging 1.9 points per game.
And he's already Mo Hernandez in the corner for three, trying to answer. Can't get it to go. Tip back up. Nothing working there. Rebounded by Contra Costa. Davion Mize now with the ball. Davion driving the lane with the left-hand finish. Gets it to go. No foul called. Quick 5-0 lead for Contra Costa.
And, of course, Contra Costa, middle of the pack in the BVC. I believe they're in fourth place with a 9-6 conference record.
Jacob Keys driving with the left hand. Nothing working there. Gets it down low to Duran. Duran puts it up, and that's a strong move from Corey Duran to put the first points on the board for Solano.
Grown man move for Corey Duran, averaging 8 and 3 this year.
Contra Costa moving the ball well around the perimeter. Gets in the hands of Andre Newell.
Get stuff out of here.
Jamari Moss with the monstrous block there. Sandy kicks to Mo. Mo over to Keys. Keys thought about it. Driving. Left hand stops. Puts it up. Good little shake and bake. It is good for two. In the hands of now Marcel Jones. Kicks it over to Fletcher Brown. Fletcher trying to get baseline. Nothing working there. In the hands of Andre Newell for three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Mo Hernandez, and Mo picks it up. Coming down the court, slows it down. Kicks it to Jacob Keys.
Mo with a lot of energy here to start.
Keys' pass is tipped. Andre Newell with the drive now. And he gets fouled, and that's a good foul.
Great foul. I mean, obviously going to take it out now, and would have probably been 2 points.
High-tempo game so far, going back and forth, a lot of running.
It's always love it going from women's game to a men's game. Just the pace picks up a ton. Just like you said, a lot more up-tempo.
Contra Costa trying to inbound it. They get Davion Mize, and he stepped on the line. We had a good view from right here in our broadcast booth, and it's going to be Solano ball.
I even think Greg Poff could see that one with his old eyes.
Big kahuna.
And important for Solano to really feed the ball inside. Jamari Moss and Corey Duran get some easy points in the paint.
And Duran gets stripped by Andre Newell. And Andre going up, finishing with the right hand, gets it to go. Andre Newell having himself a good game, the freshman guard.
Averaging 6.5 points per game this season.
Jacob Keys now with the ball to Ryan Sandy. Sandy dribbling with his right hand, stops, kicks it to Jamari Moss. Jamari, nothing working there, kicks it back to Sandy. Sandy driving with left hand, trying to get it up to the net, and he is fouled.
That's what I love about Sandy, man. He puts his head down, he just takes it right to the cup. He's not scared to go in there with the big guys, and he's been a guy that's gotten better game by game. His confidence has just shot through the roof this year. Averaging 13.3 points per contest, leading the Falcons scoring this year. One of two Falcons averaging double digits this season, him and Jamari Moss. And the foul was before the shot, so Falcons taking it out.
Jamari Moss kicks it to Mo Hernandez. Mo, little left-hand shake there, tries to get it up. Block shot there, come up with by Contra Costa. Contra Costa came up with the ball there, that's what I was trying to say. Davion Mize down low. Ooh, good pass from Davion Mize to number... I'm sorry, there's no 15 on our roster, so we'll call him Bobby. Mo Hernandez kicks it to Jacob Keys. Jacob, nice little crossover there. Pull-up jumper and can't get it to go. Just
everything but the shot.
Yep, no finish. And Andre Newell trying to get the basket. No foul called there. Rebounded by Jamari Moss. Kicks it up to Keys, just out of the reach of Keys, and it's a turnover in favor of Contra Costa. Coach Nagel's not too happy about that one.
Yeah, just a little too much mustard on the pass from Jamari Moss right there. And a packed house here at the Falcons' Nest, as my boy Stash Samoida calls it.
You know, they don't have a name for it. It's just a Solano College Gymnasium, so...
Falcons' Nest that's money.
Oh, no charge call.
Hey, Mo Hernandez lucky this ain't the NBA. He would have got fined $15,000 for that one.
Oh, pull-up jumper from Davion Mize. Can't get it to go and put back up. No good. Rebounded by number 15. He puts it up, and The foul is on the floor.
So we're just going to go with 1-5.
1-5, I guess.
We're going with. He's got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air cut.
If we don't see a 35 on the court, his name might be Jovel Vance.
Go with Javel.
It does say he has 21 games started.
I think you're on the money right there. Wilfred Carney, man, checks into the game, gets the easy bucket off the glass.
Keys over to Duran. To Ryan Sandy. Sandy driving with the right lane, little spin move, up and under and good. Woo. Very nice move by Mr. Ryan Sandy right there.
Little spin move and a little kiss off the glass.
Sandy's feeling it in the early action of this first half. Almost 5 minutes dwindled away. Little handoff there. Pump fake up and good for number 4, Fletcher Brown. Fletcher Brown's coming out strong also.
Already 5 points for Fletcher. And, of course, this Falcons team, a boatload of sophomores, 9 sophomores on the squad.
Going to see a fresh new team next year. Duran, spin move. Strong move to the rim. Can't get it to go.
And those are shots you usually see Corey Duran knock down all the time.
Davion Mize driving, stops. Can't get nothing working, kicks it out. Oh, trying to get to the basket. And that's going to be an and one for number 20, Marcel Jones.
Marcel Jones with a nice finger roll. Finishes through contact, able to get the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
And we got a whole new lineup coming in for Solano. Number 33, Tim Moore. Number 0, Daniel Badger. Number 1, Michael Tomaloso. And number 4, Teron Morrison.
Your boy T-Mac, Teron Morrison.
Yeah. I got a chance
Timo.
to... Yeah,
I'm going with Timo.
Timo. Timofo.
How stoked are you, man? We got the Fairfield cheer squad right next to us.
I'm ecstatic, Zach.
About ecstatic as those two young ladies.
You know, I thought once I left high school, I'd get rid of high school cheerleaders, but...
You can't get away, bro.
Glad they're here supporting the team. You know, Fairfield community. This is the Fairfield College here, Solano Community College.
So Contra Costa off to a nice start early, 16-6 lead.
Mikey with the ball now. Kicks it over to Tim Moore. More dribbles, nothing working there. Tries to get down low to Duran. Duran back up to the rim and good for 2.
Great spin move,
Duran,
easy finish.
Very strong individual.
Yeah, Duran and Moss probably the 2 most athletic players on this Falcon squad.
Good shift there by Michael Tomaloso, not to leave him wide open. Oh, wide open for 3, no good. That's pretty much wide open there with Michael on him. He definitely has a size advantage. Michael's just there. Try to put a hand in the face. Teron Morrison now with the ball. Teron, that's his money shot right there. He doesn't miss those.
He's got that Zach Randolph type of game, man. He can knock it down from 15 to 18 feet, and he's just a beast inside.
Solano made a couple quick buckets there, and the lead's now cut to 6, and it's the first time out in the game, so let's do a little station identification. Thanks for tuning in to SCSN, your home for Solano sports. I'm Stosh Moyna, my broadcast partner, Zach Poff, will be bringing you the game for the rest of the game here.
Right. I don't know. You're not going to trade me or anything?
I don't know.
The trade deadline passed. That's right.
That's right. Steve Blake, now a member of the Golden State Warriors.
Kobe wasn't happy.
No, he was not.
That's a great pickup for the Warriors. They need that backup point guard to Steph Curry. I know they got Jordan Crawford too, but he's more of a guy that can score the rock. Steve Blake, a perfect guy to add to that team because the Warriors, the one issue they had, they didn't have that bench.
The bench to help out Curry. You saw so many times that Curry was in the corner huffing and puffing because he's gassed. He's playing two-way basketball at a high level. You can't continuously do that for 48 minutes.
And I hope we see Mize and somebody from the Falcons go hard in Curry tonight. Mm-hmm. That was so fun watching last night when those two guys were going back and forth.
Exchanging blows. And you know what? The Warriors did an excellent job by holding Dwight Howard to minimal points last night. Oh, pull-up jumper. No good. Rebounded by Daniel Badger.
And if you're Nagel, that's exactly what you want. Just one-on-one right there for Wilfred Carney.
Duran with the ball now. Kicks it to Badger over to Tomaloso. Tomaloso dribbles with the right hand. Kicks it back to Duran. Duran, a little stutter step. Bounces out. Nothing working there. Kicks it back to Badger. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Badger dribbling right. Stops. Loses the handle there. No foul called. He tried to tip it to himself. Couldn't get it to go. And it's stolen away by Fletcher Brown. Armin Outing with the ball now. A little crossover move there. Trying to drive baseline. Pull-up jumper. And it's going over the backboard, over the back, so it goes Solano's ball.
And Audi, the second leading scorer for the Comets, averaging just over 14 points per game. And Davian Mize checks back in.
Daniel Badger now with the ball. Badger to Tim Moore. Moore thought about it. He is the three-point shooter of the team. Michael to Badger. Back to Michael. Michael downloaded to Ron. Turnaround jumper. And can't get it to go. Tipped back in by Tim Moore. What an athletic play for him.
Big-time play, Tim Moore. Moore having a decent year, averaging 5 points and 2 boards. And like you said, partner, he's a guy that can stroke it from deep.
Mm-hmm. Can play some good defense, too. Good switch. Oh, spin move. Nothing working there. Kicks it down to Jovel Vance. Jovel puts it up and good for 2. I'm going with Jovel for 15.
That was definitely a Jovel Vance type of move, man. Just got exactly where he wanted the paint. Easy finish. We'll just call him the Fresh Prince of Contra Costa.
Teron Morrison trying his luck from deep. Can't get it to go. It's tipped. It's going to be an over-the-back call on Corey Duran. It's going to go to Contra Costa.
And that's probably about 3 feet too long for Teron Morrison. No, outside of his range.
No, he's been known to knock him down a time or two.
The threes?
Yeah, I've seen him a couple different games where he's gotten about 6 points from beyond the arc.
I was wrong. Yeah, 35% from deep this year.
And for a big man, that's a pretty good number.
Even for a little guy, that's not bad.
Yeah. Down low to Vance. Jovel, turn around. And he can't get it to go. And Teron does an excellent job by not drawing a foul there, just playing straight up defense on him. Tim Moore to Badger. Badger back to Moore. Moore open for 3. Oh! Jamari Moss came in with a full head of steam. If it would have bounced his way, we could have saw something special there, Zach.
Hey, Jamari was trying to get on SportsCenter tonight. I mean, that just shows the athleticism he has, able to get a springboard.
I told him early in the season after that first dunk I saw of his, hey, I want to see a SportsCenter top 10 dunk from you, all right? He gave me a little laugh, a little chuckle, so hopefully he will see that from him. Attacking the rim there, can't get the three-point play, but it goes to the line to shoot 2.
I love how Solano's been aggressive here early on, not settling for the long-range shots. They're getting to the paint, drawing some fouls.
And, the Contra Costa came out flaming hot, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Yeah, they had a 16-6 lead to start things off. Moss been working out too much there, a little strong on the free throw attempt.
Can't get it to go. Misses both.
Fingers aren't working for Jamari.
They are not. Well, Jamari's not the best free throw shooter. Oh, wide open for 3 in the corner, and that's going to be off the mark. And Jamari Moss comes up with the rebound, kicks it up to Sandy. Sandy trying to, a little step back there. Sandy driving, and that is blocked by number 2, Armin Outing.
Armin Outing was not thrilled with the crossover attempts by Sandy. And get that weak stuff out of here, kid.
Right back to Sandy. Sandy swings it to Jamari. Back to Tim Moore. Tim Moore thought about it. Nothing working there. Drives the paint. Pull-up jumper. No good. 6-point ball game in favor of Contra Costa. Oh, he's got baseline. Had to go up. Oh. Davion Mize with the putback there.
And Mize on the year, averaging 22 and nearly 7 rebounds, nearly 4 dimes. He's one of the top players in all of Northern California community college ball.
Tim Moore. Oh, and there's going to be a block call there.
A good call right there.
Yes.
Mize was sliding a little bit.
And I can already tell that this officiating crew is a little bit better than the last one for the women's game.
You weren't having too much fun in that first one, were you? There were a lot of iffy calls and a lot of ticky-tack fouls.
And just bad night. Hey, refs can have bad nights too.
Yeah.
They're competing just as the players are competing. You got to keep up, going up and down the floor. And I think it's actually harder to be a referee than actually play the game.
Oh, for sure. The game's so fast. It's so hard. I mean, I think NBA is the hardest sport to officiate. Football's pretty tough, too.
I would say
Hockey also.
Major League Baseball?
Yeah, now it'll be a little easier with replay coming in.
Not a fan of it, but it was going to happen
Baseball's
regardless.
that old school type of game where you don't want to see change, but it's probably better for the sport.
Well, it's been around since the late 1800s. The New York Knickerbockers, the first official professional baseball team in 1897. Oh, yeah.
Man, look at you. You're on fire. You got a national anthem singer down. You got baseball knowledge.
Jamari Moss now with the ball. Jamari Moss kicks it to Sandy. Sandy driving right. Oh, thought about a pull-up jumper there. Nothing working. Back to Teron Morrison. Teron down low to Badger. Badger puts it up, tries to float off the guy. It can't get it to go. Jamari Moss tried to tip it in. Not enough.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Big time Armin outing.
He's just floating it up there, isn't he?
Second leading score for the Comets.
Sandy cutting right. Spin move. Pull up, fade away. It can't get to go. Jamari Moss had another hand on it there. Couldn't quite come down with it. Wide open in the corner for three. Didn't take it. Davion Mize can't get it to go. I'm sorry, that was Armin outing. Ryan Sandy with the rebound. Sandy cuts back behind his back. Stotts puts it up. No foul called, and he gets the bucket to go for two.
Man, Sandy, no fear.
And they're calling it a travel call on Armenian outing, so it's going to give Solano back the ball. You know, that's a break that Solano could really use right now. Get another 2 points on the board, cut the lead down a little more.
Get a look right there at Ryan Sandy, and off to a nice start here early on. And he's been playing great basketball, especially since conference play started, averaging nearly 16 points a game in BBC play.
Keys to inbound, inbounds to Badger. Badger kicks it back to Keys. Keys running the point. High screen from Duran. So kicks it back out to Badger. Badger driving out to Duran. Duran thought about it. Right to Sandy. Sandy puts up the three. It is good for Ryan Sandy.
Sandy came to ball tonight, man. He's taking it in the paint and showing his outside game from that. That was about 26 feet right there.
Yeah, that one was deep. Not a lot of arc. That was more of a line drive. Sandy played some good defense. Oh, nice little up and under. Tipped, and Duran comes down with the rebound. Duran to Sandy. Sandy couldn't get a hand on it, but it's going to stay Solano ball because it tipped off Larda Befford's hand. There's been a lot of difficult names for us tonight, huh?
Right?
Sandy inbounds the Keys. 7:42 left on the clock to Duran. Duran just shoots it. Can't get it to go. And Sandy comes down with the rebound. Sandy puts it back up. No foul call, and he gets another 2 points there.
Big time. I believe Sandy has 11 points already, game high.
You know, Sandy's been a high point for the Solano Falcon team most of the year. As you touched on early pregame. Swatted away by Daniel Badger. Keys comes up with the ball. Keys driving. Oh, trying to get fancy there to kick it out to Jamari Moss. And as we would say, a little too fancy there, Zach.
Trying to be like Jason Williams, white chocolate, back in the day. No look.
Jay Will.
You gotta love. I used to love watching that dude.
Oh, he could
ball.
ball.
Man, he was. Of course, they got a lot better when Bibby came to town.
Oh, Mike Bibby, one of my favorite players to watch. Not one of the greatest, but one of my favorite players to watch.
Oh, for sure. Especially, I mean, even going back college days, helped Arizona win a championship as a true freshman at Arizona with Miles Simon.
That guy was just a leader. Oh, good cut move. Up and under.
Woo! Armin outing.
Wow. He just cut the lane and slicing and dicing him.
Nice up and under.
Keys driving the lane, kicks it out to Badger. Badger to Sandy. Sandy puts up another three. Can't get it to go.
Oh, he checked right there.
Yes, it was. Davion Mize driving left hand. Jamari Moss went straight up. That's going to be an and one.
And Mize doing a little flex after that one. The tough and one. And this kid is just silky smooth. He is fun to watch. He's great with the rock. Can knock down the three. Excellent getting inside the paint.
You know, this game so far is what we expected from the get-go. maybe to score in favoring of Solano, of course. But we expected a tight one. Very evenly matched. Five rebounds for fouls for Solano, 3 for Costa. Solano down 6 points.
And right here, you got to keep feeding the rock to Ryan Sondy. He's been feeling it so far in this one.
Jamari Moss, and that was a clean block there. No whistles. Oh.
Jacob Keys, go get your shoes, bro.
Our Ming outing is slicing and dicing, and he's just feeling it. Oh,
he wanted to get him back. My mistake was Ryan Sondy that got crossed up, not Keys. Keys is like, come on, man.
So the battle of the twos. Keys just going straight to the basket. Strong move, puts it in, good for 2.
Excellent take right there for Jacob Keys, one of the 9 sophomore. It'll be his final game here tonight. And he's had a good career here as a Solano Falcon. Kid can shoot the 3. Good ball handler. Good defender.
Oh, stolen away by Corey Duran. Duran over to Badger. Oh, crossover by Badger. Badger goes all the way to the rim by himself. It is good. And they're calling no basket.
Man,
wow.
Corey Duran did not touch that ball.
He did not touch that ball. And Nagel's asking for help from the baseline official, and the baseline official staying quiet.
And that just took away Daniel Badger going coast to coast.
Wow. If we had our replay machine, which we hopefully to get next semester, we could rewind that and show you that he pulled his hand back. He didn't touch it.
And it's funny, the official that was right under the bucket didn't call it. It was the official that was almost at half court.
Yep. And rebounded by Donovan Smith. And I didn't even see Donovan Smith check into the game.
And he's been playing really well as of late, too, averaging 9.5 points per game this year.
Keys trying to drive. Stops, and a foul is called. It's going to be on number 10, Dave Baldwin.
And I'm really looking forward to watching Donovan Smith next year. He's going to be that guy, probably going to be the leader, one of the few freshmen on this squad this year.
You got Donovan Smith, Hosea Barfield, Kyle Osterstock, and Brandon Davis all coming back next year.
Your boy T-Mo couldn't knock down the three-pointer.
Good hard foul from Teron Morrison, not allowing Davion Mize to get the three-point play. And it looked like he wanted to go to the rim and slam that one home, but Teron was saying, I'm having none of that. I'm just going to give you a
he's
foul.
like, hey, I can get in your poster, bro. That's been the one thing with Teron Morrison, though, is anytime he gets into foul trouble, it really hurts the Falcons squad. He's a guy they need on the floor. He just has that paint presence inside. He's also a very good defender.
I believe he leads the team in blocks.
Averaging 1 block per game. The only Falcon with that high of an average partner.
So, 4:50 left, down by 7. Solano needs to answer back here. Stop the bleeding a little bit. Mo gets it to Morrison, back over to Keys. Keys now with the ball, driving with his left hand, stops, tries to bring it up. He's going to get called with the travel there.
Little shuffle right there.
He usually gets away with that one. But maybe Contra Costa coach read on that early. And
it's going to be a big 4.5-minute stretch right here for Solano, down by 7. If Contra Costa can build a double-digit lead, that'd be huge for head coach Miguel Johnson and his Comet squad.
And this Solano Falcons team is a 2-minute team. Under 2 minutes, they always play their best basketball. And there's going to be a foul called on Davion Mize.
So it seemed like earlier they were letting him play, but now refs getting a little more whistle happy.
And there's a good shot of the crowd there, and it is a packed house here inside the Falcons' Nest.
Yeah, this is the most crowded I've ever seen it here at the Falcons' Nest. To get a shot of John Nagel right there, doing a good job with his Falcons squad. If they pull it out tonight, they'll finish the season at 500 in the Bay Valley Conference. Right now sitting at 7-8.
So, down by 9. Almost 4 minutes left to play. Keys with the ball. Keys kicks it to Mo. Mo Hernandez over to Donovan Smith. Donovan puts up the 3 and just rims out. Can't get it to go. In the hands of Davion Mize. Little kick pass. Up for 3, and that's way short. Rebounded by Donovan Smith. Oh, Mo loses the handle there, and he falls to the ground. And there's going to be a foul called on Jacob Keys, just yanking Davion Mize there, allowing his defense to come back down and get set. And
that was a good foul. I mean, Contra Costa had numbers. It would have had an probably easy dunk right there.
And Tim Moore checks in for Jacob Keys. That's Keys' second personal, and that's the 8th team foul. So Contra Costa's in the bonus.
1-1.
And he makes the first, allows him to shoot a second.
Mize on the year, shooting 77% from the free throw line. Contra Costa, a good free throw shooting team at 70%.
You know, Solano needs to play with a little more intensity right now. They're a little flat in the last minute and a half. Can't really get nothing going.
Yeah, they got to find a way to get the ball inside to Teron Morrison.
Oh, Donovan Smith with a floater. Can't get to go. Osterstock gets the rebound. He couldn't put it back up, and it's rebounded by Joel.
Those are shots you got to make. I mean, he had an easy layup opportunity.
Oh, and
he sold that one.
That was a little bit of a flop there. He went up straight, shot the ball, and then he leaned into his defender, and that's what the NBA is trying to get rid of right there.
Yeah, he would have had to pay, I guess it's not David Stern anymore, but Adam Seaver, $5,000 on that flop.
And it's only shooting 2. It wasn't a 3-point shot there.
And Contra Costa building a nice lead now, up by 12 with 3:18 left here in the first half. And important for Solano to find a way to close out this first half on a roll.
And checking in for Solano is number 55, Brandon Davis, and number 32, Corey Duran, and Ryan Sandy, number 2.
And really when Sandy went on the bench, that's when Contra Costa started going on this run. Sandy's been really the only offense in this one so far for the Falcons.
And the Falcons only have 4 players on the floor. With Brandon Davis coming in, they didn't allow him in yet. And you know, Solano, right now, what they need to do is try to cut the lead down to 6. With 3:18 left to play, going the half down 6 is it's only a 2-possession game.
They have to at least find a way to get it to single digits. Well, as you mentioned, partner, they were down by 14 the last game, came back, took the lead, and ended up losing late, but...
Oh. And Brandon Davis almost lost his footing there. Kicks it over to Tim Moore. Tim Moore to Durant. Durant over to Sandy. Sandy, pull up 3, and that's going to be way short. Maybe it was a pass to Brandon Davis. Teron Morrison, one dribble, spin, floating it up there. Can't get it to go. Tipped out by Brandon Davis right into the hands of Armenian Outing. Outing puts up the shot and gets it to go with the floater. He has the floater down.
Man, it's been the Outing and Davion Mize show in this one so far. They're just dominating this game. Nice 1-2 combo for the Comets.
Oh, Sandy saw a lane. Oh. Shooting 2.
He's fearless, dude. This guy is fearless, man.
He came in like a wrecking ball right there, Zach.
Right?
See what I did there?
You're pretty smart, man. You're pretty witty over here, partner.
We got to have a little fun up here in the booth. Can't be serious all the time. It'll be a little dull.
I don't think we're ever serious, right?
Life's too short to take serious.
Bam. Every time the Spirit Fingers go up from the Fairfield cheerleading squad, this free throw comes down.
Maybe you should have a talk with them during halftime, Zach.
I already did. I had to earlier. They're standing our way. We couldn't see this side of the floor.
And
there we go. Curse is over.
Curse is over. Had to use the broadcaster's jinx to counteract the bad juju over here.
ZPC outdoes anything, bro.
Outing with the ball now. Outing kicks it over to Smith. Smith trying to get it down low to Vance. Vance, turnaround. Strong. And you know what? In the half circle down below, that guy is deadly.
Too easy.
Way too easy. And Teron, you know, the only big man, he's got to watch his fouls, even though he's not in foul trouble yet, but he's doing a good job at just trying to defend. Brandon Davis. Oh, couldn't get the finish there. Tip back up. It's a tip drill, and Jovel Vance comes down with the rebound, gets in the hands of Outing. Outing driving the lane again, floating it up there and gets it to go. And have yourself a day, Mr. Outing.
He just glides in the air and able to finish with contact at the rim. Been very impressed with Outing's game. Obviously, we knew Davian Mives coming in as one of the best players in all Northern California, but really our mean Outing has been the best player on the floor here tonight.
Yes, he has. And, last time, Contra, I almost said Mendocino. Contra Costa is on a 8-0 run. But, hey, we have Denzel Carter down the sideline. Denzel, what do you have in store for us?
All right, well, from what I got from listening to Coach Nagel over there on the sideline, he was basically stressing them to be careful with their shot selections and watch out for foul trouble. So I'll be looking forward to see what changes they'll make going into the next quarter. Until then, that's all I got. Back to you guys.
And he hit that one right on the head, man. Shot selection has been an issue for Solano. They have not had many good looks at the hoop, and it's been total opposite for Contra Costa. Contra Costa is getting the shots they want. Solano really, they're not playing with a purpose offensively. They're not really running anything. It's kind of just dribble around and see what happens.
They have no answer for Davion Mize and Armin Outing. They're going off right now.
Yeah, anytime Outing's gotten the paint, he has finished with contact, and he splashed down a couple of jumpers too. Davian Mize also, same exact thing. Coming in, he's averaging 22 points per game, tops in the Bay Valley Conference. Solano, on the other hand, Ryan Sondy's really just been a one-man show for the Falcons. He's had a very good first half, but outside of that, no one else has done much.
Let's see if Coach Nagel gave him a couple words of advice and see if they can execute here in the final 2 minutes. And just remember, they're a better under 2 minutes, they're a better team.
And Parker, you said cut it down to 6. Now it's just try and get it to 10, maybe, down by 19.
Jamari Moss can't get it to go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two.
See, and those are shots. I know there was a little contact, but those are shots Jamari Moss is going to make more than not. Just the shots aren't dropping right now for the Falcons.
The Falcons' best friend right now is that charity stripe. Not a lot of time left here in the first half, and you just keep going to the line, and even in the second half, save some time, get to the line.
Wow, I can't believe they didn't call that a shooting foul.
Jamari, pull-up jumper, way short. And it tipped off the hand of either Corey Durant or Brandon Davis for the Falcons. They were both fighting over the ball. Teammates.
And Durant had that easy rebound. They would have had an easy putback, but Brandon Davis had no clue. His teammate was right there with him.
DeJuan Smith with the ball now. And Smith dribbling with the right hand. Kicks it over to Marcel Jones. Down low to Vance. Oh, they just... with the presence of Jovel Vance down low for this Contra Costa team allows the smaller guards just to drive down and dish it off to him because he's such a presence. Oh, Sandy with a nice spin move. Stop. Put up left hand. Can't get it to go. And Moss tried to throw it back. Throws it back up there. Can't get it to go. Oh.
A little too fancy again.
And Contra Costa coach is getting on to Juwan Smith right now. If you make that pass, coach doesn't say nothing. But if you're trying to showboat like that, then they're going to get on you. You got to do some extra laps after practice.
And it's funny, even if he makes a perfect pass right there, I still believe Miguel Johnson would not be happy with that. I love showboating, especially, but not when he passed it 10 feet in front of the guy. Big shot right here.
Can't get it to go from Tim Moore. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Contra Costa can wind it down here and take the last shot. Up 43-24, a 19-point lead for the Contra Costa Comets. And Outing, he's going to take the last shot. Having a hot game so far. Down low to Vance. Vance can't get a handle on it between his legs, and it's just tipping everywhere. And who comes up with it? Number 20, Marcel Jones. And a half-court shot way off the mark, and that ends the first half. 45-24 in favor of the opposing Contra Costa Comets. Zach, what adjustments does Solano need to make during halftime?
Well, our boy Denzel said it perfectly. They need to find a way to get shots that they want. Offensively, they've looked bad. Defensively, Contra Costa is getting exactly what they wanted, so it's going to be a lot of adjustments that need to be made for the Solano Falcons here to come out of the locker room for the second half.
They're really going to need to find an answer for Davion Mize and Armin Outing.
Yeah, Outing's been
they have just been lighting up the scoreboard, and it looks like we're going to halftime show. The band is getting ready to go onto the court. So 45-24, you're tuned into SCSN, so we'll be back to you after halftime.
Hello, I'm Catherine. I'm from Colombia.
My name is Ramo. I'm from Syria.
My name is Sandy. I am from China.
My name is Pat. I'm from Peru. My name is Anna and I'm from Mexico.
Hi, my name is Huy Nguyen. I'm from Vietnam. I'm designed to come to Solano College because I want to improve my English.
At Solano Community College, the ESL program has students from around the world.
Students get instructions in speaking, writing, and reading grammar and vocabulary.
You can improve your English and get a better job or a promotion or transfer to a university.
In ESL Lab, students work with a teacher one-on-one and practice pronunciation, listening, conversation, and note-taking. You can improve your English and get a better job and a promotion or transfer to a university.
It is a great program. I feel more comfortable.
I'm able to speak English more.
Love my classmates is such a great experience for me.
I can move to take some classes with a native speaker here.
I don't need anybody to translate me.
Be part of our great program. Start your dream.
Change your life.
You'll never know what can get you until you try.
Join us!
Hello, my name is Denzel Carter, coming from Solano Studios. Thank you for watching SCSN. Now to start things off, I'll be updating you on women's basketball. Last week on February 12th, the women had a great victory against the Men Mariners with a score of 78-61. With Denisha Lundy leading the team with 27 points, her teammate Taylor Hamilton came around and put up an additional 22 to help get to that victory. Now with that win, they have clinched the 11th Bay Valley Conference, and now they are preparing for the playoffs, and we all will be keeping a close eye on them. Well, that wraps things up here. My name is Denzel Carter, and from all of us at SCSN, thanks for watching. Now back to the game.
Hi, my name is Malcolm Gamble.
And I'm Marnie Salvani. We're coming to you from the Solano studio on the Solano College Sports Network.
And we have a speech and debate update for you guys.
The Solano Speaking Falcons just competed at the Tabor Vinitsky Tournament down in Southern California. It's a 3-day tournament hosted by Cerritos College.
On the first day was strictly debate, and guess what? All our teams broke was Roxy, myself, Alice Hoover, and Antoinette Shirley.
On the following day were our individual events, and Solano won first place sweepstakes award. And here's a few highlights. Roxy Gallegos took first place in persuasive speaking.
Alice Hoover was top speaker in debate. She took fourth.
And in the next 3 weeks, the Solano Speaking Falcons will be hosting the state tournament in Concord,
where we will be taking home the gold. Go
Go
Falcons.
Hi, I'm Lonnie Thompson, cameraman here at Solano College Sports Network. Thank you for watching SCSN, your home for Solano sports. Now back to the game.
And we are back for some exciting second half action here inside the Falcons Nest. You're tuned into SCSN. I'm Stash Moyda, my broadcast partner, Zach Paw. Zach, what did you take away from the first half, and what does Solano need to do better in the second?
They need to do a lot of things better. I mean, it was a shaky first half, and of course you want to see them play very well. Their last game for a lot of sophomores, 9 sophomores on the squad, so it'll be nice to see them get back into this game and end the season on a high note.
21-point deficit here. We've seen crazier things happen.
And the one thing that was working well for Solano in the first half was Ryan Sondy, so see if they can get him going here in the second half. They need to play better defense, though, get some stops.
Devon Mize can't get it to go. But rebounded by Andre Newell. Over. Contra Costa working the ball well. Second chance. Oh. Drives the lane, gets the foul call. It's going to be an and one, and that's not a good start to the second half for these Solano Falcons.
Falcons give up a second chance opportunity, and Contra Costa capitalizes. Grown man move by Andre Newell.
And you know, what Solano's really going to have to do is they're going to have to buckle down on number 11, Davion Mize, and number 2, Armin Outing, who came off the bench and put up some points for Contra Costa. So.
I've been very impressed with Outing, man. This kid is silky smooth with the rock. He's got crazy handles.
I mean, the floaters is getting to go. I haven't seen anybody shoot like floater like that in a long
Reminds me
time.
of your boy, Rajon Rondo.
Yeah. Tim Moore down low to Moss. Moss kicks it to Sandy. Sandy stops. Back out to Badger. Badger kicks it back to Sandy. To Moss. Back to Sandy. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Calling for a high pick here. Trying to get some separation. Spin move. Driving. No foul. Oh, and there's a late foul call there. Send him to the line to shoot 2. And Solano is going to need to live from the free throw line and knock down all their free throws, stop the clock, and try to get back into this game.
An excellent job right there, Sandy. Shot clock winding down, didn't panic, got where he wanted in the paint, and able to get the contact and get to the charity stripe. Now need to capitalize on the free throw chances.
If Ryan and Sandy starts getting going, maybe get Teron Morrison start to go. Tim Moore drops a couple threes. They're right back in this ball game.
And also, too, it'd be nice to see Jamari Moss and Corey Durand get going inside. I'm hoping Jamari can give us one more dunk before his Solano career is over.
And Sandy makes them both, so those are 2 free throws they desperately needed. Their first points of this second half.
And they need to pick it up on this side of the floor. Good defense leads to easy opportunities offensively, so important to get their hands on the ball, try and force some turnovers to get some easy buckets coming the other way.
Moving the ball well from Contra Costa, puts up a 3, can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Jovel Vance, the big boy down low, trying to go back up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Tim Moore. Just yanks it out of the hands of Marcel Jones.
Important for Solano to get out and push the ball on misses. Try and get some easy offense.
Sandy trying to cut right, nothing working there. Kicked it to Jamari Moss, over to Tim Moore. Tim Moore wide open for 3, can't get it to go. Moss comes down, oh, I thought he had the rebound there. But Jovel Vance comes down with it. Fletcher Brown kicks over to Devion Mize. Mize down low to Vance, and it's swatted away by Tim Moore.
Look at that.
Hey, he said Solano needs some defense. And there's a travel called there on Andre Newell. Turnover in favor of Solano.
So I like what I'm seeing. Solano defensively here in the first 2 minutes plus in the second half. Now they got to start doing it on this side of the floor. And only 26 points, and we're in the second half.
The last 4 minutes of the first half, Solano took some couple low blows from Contra Costa. They couldn't get nothing going, got the wind knocked out of them. So far this half, they got their wind back and trying to crawl back in this game. Step back jumper from Sandy, and he gets it to go.
This kid's been money today.
The real highlight for Solano, Ryan Sandy. Oh, and Andre Newell almost just walked at the top of the key there. And they're fighting for it. It's gonna be a jump ball. It's gonna be Solano ball. Great job by number 32, Corey Durand, to get his hands in there and get it gripped tight and get the jump ball.
And Nagel was preaching defense in the locker room at halftime, and they've come out and played good defense here in the first 2 minutes and 41 seconds.
Defense wins ball games. Defense wins championships. Solano's.
That's why your Seattle Seahawks took it down this year, right?
Low blow, Zach, low blow. Stolen away. There's Outing driving to the rim again, and it's put back by Andre Newell. Or Marcel Jones, my mistake. Sandy pressing it back up. Out to Moss. Moss not there. Tim Moore for 3. Wide open. He knows he's going to hit that one.
Excellent job, Jamari Moss. Knew exactly where his boy was and got his feet into it and splashed it down. Solano playing that 1-3-1 zone D.
Mize driving. Kicks it out to Outing. Outing puts up a fader, and it's swatted away by Tim Moore. And it's going to be Solano ball. Went off the forearm of Armin's Outing, giving Solano the ball.
Yeah, Tim Moore doing a great job on the defensive side of the floor. And you know what it is? Good D leads to momentum offensively. Splash down the 3. See if they set up some more plays for Tim Moore.
And we have a blocking foul on the floor. Second foul for the Contra Costa Comets.
So timeout, Contra Costa. And I like what I've seen so far for Solano here in the second half.
A little more intensity coming out.
Yeah, they were no energy in the first half. Ton of energy here to start the second half. I mean, it's the last game for 9 of these guys here at Solano, and they're doing a very good job defensively. It's leading to easier opportunities on the offensive side of the floor.
Solano's not in the midst of playoffs this year, so this is a pride game for them. Their last game on their home court as a team. 9 sophomores leaving, and I'm sure they want to leave on a victory, on a high note. but they have a lot of work to do with 16-18 left here in the second half.
And you know Nagel's just preached to stay, a lot of energy on D, leads opportunities offensively. Been very impressed with Ryan Sondy here, and this kid has just improved tremendously as the year has gone on, and their top scorer.
You know, I haven't seen Teron Morris in this half, which is surprising.
Yeah, he started the game on the bench, sophomore night here.
Maybe Nagel
and
has
think he would because he's a sophomore too.
Nagel has something up his sleeves, trying to save Teron for the later minutes here in the second half.
And sometimes it's nice, like the Clippers, for example, with Jamal Crawford. They allow him to come in and play with the bench player, so he is going to get the rock a lot. So when he comes in with that second unit, he's a guy that's going to get the most touches.
And Contra Costa is lagging a little bit over there, coming out of their timeout. Inbound pass to Ryan Sondy. And almost runs into the referee there. Kicks over Tim Moore. Tim Moore for three. Can't get it to go. A little just off the mark, a little left. Right into the hands of Outing. Outing has very good, very well ball handling skills.
And Solano sticking with that zone defense. It's worked well for him here to start the second half.
Davion Mize jump stop, puts up the jumper, can't get it to go. Right into the hands of Tim Moore. Comes down with the rebound, and Ryan Sondy now with the ball. Sondy, behind the back. Driving, going up strong. Floats it up there, can't get it to go. Sends him to the line to shoot two.
Man, if that would have dropped, this place would have went crazy. Sondy, though, he's got great handles, man. Nice behind the back dribble, able to get all the way to the cup.
You know, I think one big three-pointer or one big dunk, all Solano needs is a momentum changer. One big play, like a staple play, to get this crowd going and get the energy on the bench going. Then they can start rolling.
Yeah, basketball is definitely that one sport where the crowd and the energy really could get you going and be that sixth man for you.
Well, look at Oracle Arena, or they call it Roracle Arena, one of the loudest arenas in basketball. And check out what Klay Thompson and Steph Curry can do when they got the crowd going behind him. Steph Curry can hit a half-court shot, just post up, and, you know.
Yeah, all-star practice, man. He splashed down 3 half-court shots like nothing.
Couldn't do it in a three-point contest, though. And talking about three-pointers, that's a three-pointer from Larda Bedford.
And Fletcher Brown came into tonight averaging 1.9 points per game. He's got 2 threes and 8 points so far in this one.
Sondy kicks over Duran. Duran, a little shake and bake there. Goes up strong and gets fouled. It's going to send him to the line to shoot two. So, I can definitely tell what Coach Nagel said. Attack the basket and get to the free throw line.
That was an excellent job by Corey Duran. Nice little shot fake, a nice crossover, getting all the way to the rim.
I like to call him the Durantula. Little short there. Could read it right off the hands.
There goes the nickname now.
Yep. Duran.
There we go. There we go.
I guess he doesn't like nicknames. Davion Mize kicks over to Newell. Back to Mize. Mize dribbles. Stop. Oh. How many steps can you take there, Zach?
Took at least 4 right there. And I mean, tonight it's really just been the Mize and Armin Outing show. Both those guys have been the 2 best players on the floor all night.
Looks like Solano's getting ready for a substitution with Jacob Keys, Hosea Barfield, and Donovan Smith. You know, Nagel's just looking for somebody to spark this team and really get on a run. They need a 10-0 run to really crawl back into things here.
And I think Donovan Smith could be that guy to really jumpstart the second unit.
Keys driving. Oh, a little kick pass to Donovan Smith. Back to Keys. Keys to Barfield. Barfield drives. 1 step. He goes up. No foul called there. He was falling down. Swatted away right in the hands of Davion Mize. Davion goes all the way over. Wide open the corner for 3 from Outing. Can't get it to go.
Looks like it's staying here. Foul on Jamari.
Off-ball foul.
So Solano came out strong in the first 3 minutes, but now Contra Costa getting Uncle Mo back on their side.
Can't get the 3 to go. Rebounded by Jacob Keys. Keys trying to push it up court here to Barfield. Barfield to Smith. Smith over to Moss. Moss going up strong. No foul called there, but he gets it to go with the finger roll.
And as you mentioned, partner, I mean, just taking it to the rim. That's what Solano really needs to do if they want to get back in this one. And Jamari Moss with the grown man finish right there.
Outing with the ball up top. Kicks it over to Mize. 2 top performers for Contra Costa, Mize and Outing. Oh, good move. And Vance couldn't capitalize there, but it's tipped off a Solano hand, and it's going to stay Contra Costa ball. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. And here comes Teron Morrison for his first action of the second half.
And this will be an important 3 to 4 minute stretch for Solano, down by 18 right now. They need to go on a little 10-4 run and try and get this one under 10 by about the 8-minute mark.
You know, I say, kick the ball down to Teron and just let him put it up and get to the foul line. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. Puts up a desperation shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Duran. Kicks into the hands of Smith. Donovan coming up the court, stops. Right down low, Teron. Teron, one dribble, fade away. Can't get it to go. Very well guarded by number 15, or 20, or 35, Jovel Vance. 15 on the back of his jersey, but 35 on our scorebook. All alone, easy for 2, and the bench is yelling at him that he should have dunked that one there.
I thought we were going to get our first dunk right there, partner. The Fresh Prince of Contra Costa.
The Fresh Prince of Contra Costa. Barfield strong to the rim, can't get nothing to go. Oh, no look pass to Vance. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Teron Morrison. Donovan Smith, ooh, a little behind the back, crossing him up to Jacob Keys.
And like you said, partner, they need to try and work it inside to Teron Morrison. If they choose to double him up and kick it out for a 3.
Jose Barfield strong. It tips off the hand of Teron Morrison. It's going to be Contra Costa ball.
And Solano, the shot selection has been not the best. They had moments here in the second half where they were getting the shots they wanted, but here in the last couple of minutes, Barfield has just gone to the rim and kind of out of control. So 20-point lead for Contra Costa. We're almost at the 12-minute mark here in the second half. Woo, little crossover,
good move
baby.
From Mize. Can't get it to go, but it's tipped right back into the hands of Contra Costa. They put it back up for a second chance opportunity. And it's a 22-point ball game in favor of the Contra Costa Comets, and they're starting to run away with it here, Zach.
See if Solano can get Donovan Smith going.
And he gets it to go for 3. You know, let's check a little NBA action here.
How are the Celtics looking?
The Celtics are up 46-44 over the Lakers at halftime. The Suns beat the Spurs 106-85.
Suns have been the sleeper this year. I mean, no one thought Jeff Hornacek was going to do this job as a head coach, especially now with Eric Bledsoe out for the year. Goran Dragic has been money this season. And Gerald Green's been balling too.
Down low, Duran baseline, kicks it back out to Smith. Smith for 3 again, can't get it to go.
That would have been a big shot right there, get it down to 16.
Travel. And that is a travel if I've ever seen one, folks.
And Solano needs a, like you said, partner, just try and work it inside to Teron Morrison. If they choose a double team, they kick it out to Smith or Sandy to knock down the 3.
You know, Solano's worst enemy right now is the scoreboard. The clock and the scoreboard. Strong move by Duran, can't get it to go. Contra Costa working the ball well. Oh, kick pass out for 3. And nothing but nylon for number 35, Joel Vance. That's Joel Vance. Number 35. Don't know number 15's name.
We'll go back to 1-5, I guess.
Sandy looking for somebody to move. Using his crossover skills. Sandy kicks out Donovan Smith from deep. Can't get it to go. He gets his own rebound. Strong to the rim. And he lays it in for 2.
Good job, Smith. Follow up his own miss and take it hard to the paint.
You know, that's one thing I'm excited for next season is to watch Donovan Smith progress. Most likely going to be the starting point guard unless somebody comes in and takes his spot. But what he has proven this season, I think it's a sure lock for him.
4 freshmen on this squad.
And Contra Costa is just shooting at will now. Zandi to Duran. Duran goes up, gets fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
A good foul right there by Davion Mize. Duran not the best of free throw shooters, but had an easy 2 at the rim right there.
You know, since we got a little stop in the action here, let's do a little station identification.
You're getting good at that, man.
You're tuned in to the Solano College Sports Network, where we are inside the Falcons' nest, where we have a matchup between the Solano Falcons and the opposing Contra Costa Comets. And it's really been all Comets all day long. 2 big players for them. Armin Outing and Davion Mize has just been killing the Falcons here tonight, and they haven't found an answer for him yet.
And whoever 15 is has been a beast inside also. So you got to look right there at Nagel's son. Kid's got a mad stroke.
And he makes it. Timeout call by Coach Nagel.
So still a lot of time left. 10-11, down by 18.
All right, I think we have a special sideline report from our sideline reporter, Denzel Carter. Denzel?
All right, well, from my second observation, Coach was basically stressing them to start picking up the tempo and look for better shots. You know, he said, we have to remember how we got here, and we're here for a reason. So, well, until next time, that's all I got. Back to you guys.
Well, thank you, Denzel. That's some very good information that definitely our viewers would like to hear. And you're doing an excellent job down there. Your first time as a sideline reporter.
We got to get him that Craig Sager suit, though. That's the only thing Denzel is missing. We got to get him one of those suits, baby. I know Denzel wants to rock it.
Well, you know, this game is an 18-point deficit right now for the Falcons, and the crowd is a little quiet, but we are actually sitting next to the Fairfield High cheerleaders, and they're spirited.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately. But cool for them to come out. And
oh, look, there's Sam. Sam's on the camera there. He's a facilitator around here on these around these
ball,
parts.
Man, he can hoop.
Yes, he can.
He's got that old school type of game, a little post move, can splash down the 15-footer.
You know, he does an excellent job setting up for every single home game for the Solano Falcons. He preps the court, gets all the chairs out. He does an excellent job.
So the Falcons want to get back in this game. It's going to be important here on this side of the floor defensively. See if they can force some turnovers, get some easy buckets in transition. Donovan Smith, nice dish to Teron Morrison. Traveling, lost his footing. And those are just the opportunities Solano cannot throw away. Had a 2-on-1 break right there, and Teron Morrison just lost his footing. Gets called for the traveling violation. Armin Outing. Been superb in this one. A little quiet here in the second half. Nice little crossover. Carney. Good defense by Solano on the perimeter. Outing. Able to draw the foul inside.
Okay, so we got a little stop in the action. Let's do a little trivia question here, Zach.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no. What sport are we going with?
This is a basketball question.
All right.
We're broadcasting basketball. Who was the first hoopster to win 8 NBA scoring titles?
I'm going to guess Kareem. Or Wilt Chamberlain.
Wrong.
Jerry West?
Wrong.
When did he play? 50s, 60s?
I can't give you that.
Was it?
I would say it's in the modern era.
It wasn't MJ, was it?
It was MJ.
MJ?
And that's why he is the great one.
Wilt Chamberlain didn't do it.
8 times?
Dude averaged 50 points in one season.
Teron Morrison, turnaround jumper, trying to bank it in, can't get it to go. MJ, greatest basketball player to ever walk the earth.
No doubt. No doubt. LeBron James will go down as the second best ever.
Nobody could ever be as good as Jordan. Hey,
no.
He saved the Looney Tunes from the aliens. I mean,
right.
Come on now. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck,
Space
stolen
Jam,
away.
Man. That's the flick right there.
Duran to Smith.
Need to
Smith
splash
wide
this.
open. Can't get it to go. Duran with the rebound. Goes up, gets fouled, goes on line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Duran doing a good job. Very aggressive on the offensive glass. Went 2 for 2 his last trip to the free throw line. Partner Duke Syracuse tomorrow night. Who you taking?
I got to take my Blue Devils, man.
Oh, no, we can't even get along, man. I'm a Carolina guy. That was fun watching that last night.
Yeah, not fun for me. You know, Duke will go as far as Jabari Parker takes him.
That kid, man, I think he's the best basketball player in the country right now.
Yes, he is. But, you know, this year, the March Madness, it's a toss-up. But you know who my sleeper pick is?
I hope it's the same team I'm going with, Wichita State.
Virginia.
Yeah, they're playing really well.
Number 1 defense is points allowed per game. And, you know, defense wins championships. And
yeah, Bennett's done an outstanding job as the head coach there.
Oh, good move from Fletcher Brown to get to the rim.
I'm going with Wichita State this year, man. I'm going with the mid-major.
I like Wichita State, but who have they really played this year?
That's valid.
Nothing from Smith.
Florida's been the best team in the country, I think.
Overall, but Syracuse, if they can, if they don't choke.
Yeah, that was shocking seeing them lose to Boston College. I mean, Boston College is in the bottom tier of the ACC this year.
Well, that's what happens. Oh, good move by Sandy. Left-hand finish. You know, that's what happens when you play your opponent, though. That game, they shot 33% from the floor, and you can't win doing that.
And Syracuse has been escaping a lot of games late here in the last couple weeks, and finally they came back to bite them.
Even that double overtime game against Duke, they barely they barely won that game.
So the real JaVale Vance has come in and splashed down 2 threes.
Jacob Keys trying to drive, and is a foul call there.
My Tar Heels, man, they're getting hot at the right time. 8 wins
yes,
in
they
a
are.
row. They started ACC play 1-4, and since then they've rolled off 8 in a row. Roy Williams, I believe, is doing his best coaching job, and he was the fastest coach to 300 wins in ACC history when they beat Florida State on Monday.
Now, what's your opinion on Kentucky this year? The returning
Young,
champions. Full of talent.
Inconsistent, but if they get hot, they go as far as Julius Randle takes them. He's one of the best freshmen in the country, but he's been a little inconsistent this season. I think they maybe are going to win 1, maybe 2 games in the tournament, though.
It's going to be exciting. I can't wait.
I think it's the best time of the year.
So much going on. Everybody has the same chance. Oh, another good move from Fletcher Brown. A little cut there to get to the basket. Sandy, step back. Can't find a partner. There it is, Jacob Keys.
And Contra Costa just running away with this one now, up by 26.
Sandy's fouled, and they do not count the basket. Another one of those questionable calls.
And I know you're happy because March Madness means one thing. It means we're that much closer to baseball beginning. Of course, the Dodgers start the season off March 22nd, down under in Australia against the Arizona Diamondbacks. And you think there's going to be any beef in that series, or you think they're going to wait till they come back to the States?
I think there's not going to be any beef until we get back to the States, because all eyes are on them in the aspects of Major League Baseball and the world, really. So, Commissioner Bug Selig's going to really be on and be on your best behavior. We don't want to come off like cocky Americans like we all are.
Yeah, right.
The rest of the world already hates us. But should be interesting. And I would not be surprised to see Arizona come out of the West this year.
I mean, it's one of the best divisions in baseball. I mean, Dodgers obviously have all the big names. Giants, save that pitching staff to get back to what it once was. But
Tim
yeah,
Hudson.
Arizona, man, you got Trumbo now with Paul
Goldschmidt. A little help for Goldschmidt in the three hitting spot.
That's a nasty 3-4. Gerardo Parra played really well last year too.
And they got pitching.
Yeah, they do.
But in my eyes, the AL West is the best division in baseball.
I like what the Mariners have done.
Getting Robbie Cano. Then you got the Angels, always a threat. Texas adding Prince Fielder. And Houston even got better.
Have you seen him, man? He is looking in
shape.
shape.
Strong move by Ryan Sandy to attack the rim. And Sandy's not never say die for Sandy.
Yeah, Sandy's been the one bright spot for the Falcons tonight, having a big-time game.
Detroit, also another team looking very good in the AL.
I thought that move was good for both squads.
Oh, stolen away by Jamari Moss. He's all alone. And he throws it down for two.
Two-handed stuff. Throw the hammer down.
And then there's the dunk you've been looking for all night, Zach.
I was kind of hoping for a tomahawk or something, though. But we got the splash.
Fighting for it. And it's going to be Solano ball. Well, partner, 5:57 left. Everybody's tuned in to SCSN. You know, Calm 75 class here at Solano College.
Sign up.
So
Sign up.
It's a lot of work, but it's not work because it's all fun. We're all friends here, and we're learning by experience.
You're lucky, though. I mean, when I started, man, we had a digital recorder, and that was it. I mean, the one nice thing was the setup and the cleanup was easy. I mean, you just put it right back in the bag. But now, look at where it's come. We've got 3 cameras rolling. We got the TriCaster. We've got a monitor in front of us. I mean, it's pretty sweet.
And you know, yesterday we did the baseball game with only 5 people. It was a little rough. Tonight we actually have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can you count that high, partner?
But I think it's more than my fingers, so I don't know. And you see there a couple of pictures for the
Corey Duran.
Sophomores leaving this year.
Timo, Teron Morrison, Jamari, Daniel Badger, former Rodriguez great.
Daniel Badger, brothers with Mike Badger, who I actually went to school with, and he was a pretty good baller himself.
You know if he went on to play at the 4-year level?
No, he did not. Talking about guys that continue their 4-year out of Solano, Victor Romero, former catcher here at Solano, when he played his ball at Oklahoma State, and he is actually leaving next week to head down to spring training with the Padres.
Man, he's got to be pumped. I mean, you knew. I think the 2 guys I had a good feeling that had a chance to make it to the big leagues was him and Bubba Johnson. And I think Patrick Johnson, a guy that still will down the road.
Duran tries to go up 3 there, nothing working there. Michael Tomaloso gets the rebound and the foul, and he's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Smallest dude on the court getting the offensive rebound.
You know, when you are the smallest guy on the court, the bigger players tend to lose you on the court, so you can get a couple rebounds here and there.
All right, partner, I'm going to ask you this. NBA championship prediction. Who is going to be playing for the title this year? I know you're not a LeBron guy, so you're probably going Pacers in the East.
This is what I actually called on the Afternoon Buzz. About 3 months ago, we put up that show. I called Thunder Warriors. Goes Game 7, Western Conference Finals. Warriors win that game. Go on to play the Heat. Heat and Warriors go 7 games, and I can't tell you who wins that.
I know you want to say the Warriors, but you got to go with the Heat.
Of course, you know, it'll most likely be on their home court with LeBron James, the greatest player in the game right now.
Top 5 all time.
I wouldn't say that too much. that far, partner. And Tim Moore can't get it to drop. I mean, LeBron James only has 2 rings.
You know what, though? Michael Jordan got his 2nd ring at the same time as LeBron got his.
I know he's on pace. You know, MJ. I would go MJ, Bill Russell, Akeem, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson.
How many rings? Let's see if you know this one. How many rings does Robert Horry have?
Robert Horry has 4 rings.
More.
6?
More.
9.
7.
Really?
2 with the Rockets, 2 with the Spurs, 3 with the Lake Show.
For 3, Michael Tomaloso can't get it to go. Tim Moore got a hand on it, fighting for it, can't get it to go.
And he had a pretty good acting career.
Yeah.
I mean, Men in Black, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
He was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Will Smith, baby. They're identical.
Solano just working the ball around here. Jamari Moss trying his luck from 3. Can't get it to go. Tipped out right in the hands of Duran. Duran can't get a hang of it. And it's going to be Contra Costa ball.
4:19 left. 24-point cushion for Contra Costa. It's been all Contra Costa all game. And the first game we did, very impressed with the women. They beat Contra Costa for the 2nd time this year. 17 straight wins, a new school record. Finished the season 16-0 in the BVC. And see if they get one of the top 8 seeds in the playoffs.
They should. They definitely worked their tail off for it. Michael to Duran. Good little dish to Duran. Duran gets it to go. And you know, this isn't the score we were hoping for. We were hoping for a better contested match here tonight, but been all Contra Costa all night long, and Solano just hasn't found an answer for him yet. Oh, if he would have finished that, that would have been pretty. That's Ladry Bedford.
One of the many freshmen on this Contra Costa squad getting some PT here, and we'll call it garbage time.
So we talked a little baseball, talked a little basketball. Hockey's getting ready to start back up after the Olympic break, and of course the U.S. lost today.
And the worst news is now we have to keep Justin Bieber around.
I know. Did you see that they had a petition on whitehouse.gov, and 300,000 people signed that petition?
I'm surprised it wasn't more, man.
I mean, that kid, he just too much fame, too young. Doesn't really have anybody really guiding him, and just the way he treats people, and he thinks he's can do no wrong. Don't like to see that.
Just the whole airplane thing. Like, come on, dude. And his dad was with them. Like, come on, man.
Now, I saw that you posted something on your Facebook about Blake Griffin.
I mean, it was a hoax, but that would have been awesome, dude. Smacked him at Starbucks.
Because Justin Bieber didn't have a shirt on, and they told him to put a shirt on, so Blake Griffin slapped him.
That would have been awesome, though, if that really went down.
That would have been hilarious.
I think Blake Griffin would have got
Mo Hernandez up
Twitter followers.
On the Twitter sphere. Oh. And Fletcher Brown just coming on late here and getting some points on the board.
Your Sharks going to do it this year, man?
You know, if we stay healthy, the Sharks have a pretty good shot. We got...
Not a big hockey guy, but I know the Kings have a chance because Jonathan Quick, man,
always
he's
have a
savage.
chance. You know, the Sharks have Antoniemi and also Stalock, new goalie. He's an American
Who's
rookie.
that 19-year-old kid you guys have? That kid's
Thomas Hurdle,
yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Hurdle.
Yeah.
That is my dude right there.
That's the best call I ever heard when he did that between the legs. I think it was first week of the season.
Fourth goal of the game. Best goal all year, hands down. Oh.
No doubt.
And there's Fletcher Brown again. Timeout called by Coach Nagel, and the score is now 80-53, and they are just running away with it. And Denzel Carter has another update for us. Denzel.
All right, well, it's not looking too good for the Falcons. My last observation, Coach was just saying, let's just finish out the game and let's just try to set some better screens and look for some open threes to try to ride this thing out. Well, until next time, that's all I got. Back to you guys.
Well, thank you, Denzel, for that update. You're doing an excellent job. Denzel Sager? And now it's just a matter of how much this deficit is really going to be. And Sondy's trapped up top. Kicks at the Badger. Badger loses it, gets it back. Badger fighting to get it in there. Keys downloaded Duran. Duran couldn't get a handle on it. Duran puts it back up. Strong to the rim, puts it in for two.
I was really hoping Solano would come out better here in their final game of the season. Just came out flat and really never got a chance.
Nobody on the Solano Falcons team really got hot. And when it comes down to this, you just need one guy to get hot and get the team going, and I didn't see it from him at all. But the big news of the day, I actually read online. Did you hear that they're proposing to split California into six states?
Right?
You know, the northern part of the really northern part of California is going to be turned into Jefferson.
Wow.
Then from San Francisco, San Jose, along Silicon Valley is going to be its own state called Silicon Valley.
It's called the Bay, right?
And then every rest of the Bay, Vallejo, Fairfield, where we are, is actually going to be Northern California. Then you go Central, and then you go West, Southern California, and then Southern California.
What do they call my San Diego spot?
Southern California.
Just sticking with SoCal. Southern California. I need to get back.
But then you have West Southern California.
Wow. That's how good Southern California is. They got to break it up into two.
You know, I don't understand how they can really do it, but hey, if it works out for us in this area, maybe we can get lower taxes and
sign me up. Sign me up.
Get rid of all the big wigs, in the Silicon Valley. Make them pay all the taxes.
Right.
And little guys like us, struggling college students, or now working man now for you over at Max Preps. Got to check out Zach. What's the name of your show over there?
It's always doing the Max Wires, man. Check it out. Been posting up basketball ones. The California CIF Southern Section Tournament got on track today. A name to remember, baby. Stanley Johnson balling for Modern Day. This kid is a stud.
I'll see him going to a D1 after this year, huh?
He's going to Arizona next year.
Oh, man.
And the Chicago Public School Championship going down tonight in Chi-Town. Cliff Alexander taking on the #1 recruit, Jalil Okafor, the 2 best big men in the country. Cliff Alexander, man, this is a grown man in a 17-year-old body. This guy can ball. He's already broken 2 backboards in his high school career.
What? How big is he?
6'9", 250.
Does he play the 5 position? 4.
He's a 4, but he's basically playing a 5.
With that size in high school, of course he will, though.
It's not even a grown man going against high schools. It's like a grown man playing against toddlers. So the sophomores check it in one last time for Nagel here, and 54 seconds left in their Solano basketball careers.
It's going to end on a little bit of a disappointing note, but you have to remember all the good times they had on the court and the team chemistry and just being with the guys and hanging out here at Solano, being celebrities on campus. And we wish them the best of luck on the rest of their endeavors, and hopefully
they had a pretty good season. They lost a lot of close games late, but almost finished 500 in the Bay Valley Conference this season.
Keys up there, can't get it to go. And they're just going to wind down the clock here. A couple milliseconds separate the shot clock from the game clock.
Well, let's just hope the women's squad get a home game, so maybe we can get one more game in.
So I want to, before the game ends here, I want to thank the SCSN crew for doing another outstanding job, from Professor Greg Poff to Chelsea Williams on the board, Brian Nelson, Mike McLeod doing stats, Josh Thompson over here doing stats, Lonnie and Alden also having a big game, and I especially want to thank my broadcast partner, Zach Poff, for doing another excellent
I guess
game.
I got to thank you too then, partner. Stash Samoyda has been killing it play-by-play, and Denzel Sager, baby.
Yeah, Denzel Carter coming in sideline reporting, and it looks like there's .4. They're going to call the game there. Final score, 81-57 in favor of Contra Costa. They came in, and it was the Devin Mize and Aquin.
Army and Audi,
Army
man.
and Audi. It's been a long game. But, you know, Solano, like we were saying, we wish the sophomores the best of luck, whatever they decide to do with their lives. And I know they will all be successful because they are upstanding gentlemen and great student athletes here at Solano. Good season for Coach Nagel. You know, a lot to grow on for next season. Anything to add here, partner?
I think we're good, man. A 24-point beatdown. You don't got much to say, man. Solano just never really came out to play tonight. Ryan Sandy was the one dude that really played well, but outside of that, Solano really did not play well at all tonight. Contra Costa ends the year 16-12, 10-6 in the BVC. That's all I got, partner.
Well, thank you, Zach, and thank you to the viewers for tuning in to SCSN, your home for Solano sports. And you can check us out on our next broadcast. It's going to be a baseball game. Don't know who they're playing. I don't
Hopefully
have the
they
schedule.
start getting some wins, man.
Yes,
1-7 this year so
and we
far.
find out on Monday who the women are going to be playing up here in the playoffs. So we'll definitely be bringing you the playoff games here on SCSN.
Like our Facebook page, Solano College Sports Network.
YouTube channel, youtube.com/Solano College. So I think that's all we have for you up here in the booth. And once again, I'm Stash Samoyda, my broadcast partner, Zach Poff. And until next time, Solano, you stay soaring.